tell you, I'll answer fast, and I think that everybody else here has probably got an opinion. I have a fairly strong opinion. I mean, the answer is yes. In the market today, if you went out and you surveyed, you went out in the street in Boston and you asked, a few thousand people on the street, things they recognize. I mean, the one problem, augmented reality, for all that it's good, it's a completely unrecognizable technique to the average user. And the fact that there's 6 technologies out there, right, all at different price points and all with different capabilities doesn't help, right? If nothing else, a QR code is relatively consistent. It's relatively recognized by the consumer audience. Now, it's also relatively abused and, potentially suppressed in its long-term growth because of its bad use in the past. There are places, so we're engaged in some shopper marketing stuff right now where, I think there's some times and places where it works really well. Augmented reality, we've done a lot of testing with curved surfaces and stuff where we want to use packaging. If you've got a cereal box, it works really well. If you're trying to get it to work on the front of a bottle of nail polish, it's significantly more difficult. The shiny surfaces of some of the store displays in cosmetics counters really created some headaches for us. Not that it can't be used, but so if you want to create in-store engagement, you got to look at a level of practical usability that you have to take into account. So, it's old-fashioned, it's out of date, it's last year's model, and probably still has a better chance of getting a reasonably high response rate. That said, you've got an opportunity for high engagement with a really high audience, and you have top-tier result on the back end of it. There are way cooler ways to engage the audience.